so hard, his wrist maybe. That's why he's getting a little bit of treatment. He went down and was holding his hand, his wrist area, a lot in the celebration pack. Tishara now. Again, leg side. Somehow they got through as well. Should have been stopped, that's for sure.
It's been, what, just 2 overs so far and 1 ball in this over. We've seen 3 fumbles already on a great outfield.
Let's look at the wicket. What about this grab? Magnificent catch in the air, but it went very sharply. It's a brilliant grab. Absolutely superb from Theekshana.
2 hands as well.
Got him out 3 times with just 42 runs in 8 knocks. Theekshana. Let's hope he's going to be okay on the sidelines and he can come back and continue. Suryakumar Yadav now. That's a full toss now. And got things right so far, Tishara.
It's still a dicey delivery to play first up. So Surya respecting that, looking forward to this. As the tournament has gone on, Pakistan have just got better and better. They've just found a way to win matches. The batting is still a concern, but in the last game, the bowling rose to the occasion. First time in 41 years in the final.
Yeah, it's going to be a beauty. It really is. Yeah, some of their key players have come to the fore. Afridi for one, he's important. Had to wait for that slow delivery and ease it to mid-on.
It's actually quite interesting that Pakistan, despite the force they've been over the years in world cricket, not so much now, that they've made it to the finals of the Asia Cup. Oh no, the title, the Asia Cup, they've won only twice. And India and Pakistan have never played in an Asia Cup final before. It's amazing.
That's going to be a magnificent final, that's for sure, of this Asia Cup. Form team, India, of course. Oh, that's nicely bowled. Looking to squeeze under the bats. Going to look to come back for the second, and again, that's good running.
And again, poor fielding. That should have been stopped. There was no dive put in. He just let the ball go outside the circle, and the man behind came in and did the needful couple of runs. I guess it was Chamira. Maybe he's bowling the next over. It's caught up in that, but this should have been stopped. Please could have maybe. He's dived over the ball. On the ball. Dived on the ball.
Oh, that's high. It's been smacked for 4. The umpires might get involved here. Straight away he does.
I think his calmness is one of his great strengths. Now this is a ball that might just put any batter off. Just the height of the ball, but look at him, he's just cashed in and he looked the part, waiting for the ball. Then the first reaction of a batter when you see the ball at that height, it was almost chest high, is surprise. But he was just waiting for it. Great connection.
Yeah, particularly when you're a yard or so down the crease as well, down the pitch. So it's a no ball, so this is now a free hit. Tries to belt that one. Squeeze it. 4 runs. Punishment from Abhishek. Yet again.
The first time I've seen him lose shape in trying to play an attacking shot, and it had a lot to do with that being a free hit ball. So he knew this one had to go. So there was a little more sort of an effort to really belt that ball. You won't see that again. But he lost his shape, inside edge, but that's 10 runs now in the last 3
Already that run rate is at 12.35. Abhishek 25 off a dozen. In on the pads. There's no real threat at all there. 14 off the over, 36 for 1. In this innings, after being asked to bat, they were quite happy to bat. They wanted to bat first. In the air for a while, on the bounce.
Good to see Sharma back on the field, so some treatment done on the wrist and is ready to bowl because it was important for him to cash in on the little setback that is given India. Is looking at Sky's performances this year. He's at the non-strikers end.
A little bit quicker that time. Bottom edge, just the single.
And what you saw there, this is the reason why we are not quite seeing the 200s at Dubai. The ball tends to stop in the outfield if not timed well. You're in the spotlight, Abhishek Sharma. Yeah, Sky's performances this season in T20s haven't quite reached the skies as they normally do. 9 innings, 87 runs, average of 12. Strike rate 113. He's been a little quiet by his own standards, lofty standards. You might think that is just a little blip.
Enormously talented. He's going away, going to pick up a couple. There's that outfield just slowing up a fraction, 2 more. Abhishek's got a couple of things that are really, as a non-striker's end at the moment, there's a couple of things that are really interesting to watch. The fact that he holds the bat so high on the handle, a bit like an Adam Gilchrist does. The other thing about Abhishek is the fact that he breaks the rules in respect to the backlift. He's not worried about his backlift. His backlift's coming from around about 3rd slip. He doesn't mind. He hits it so sweetly and hits down the lines and hits straight so well. There's a little bit of Quinton de Kock about his style to me. I mean, Abhishek's an extraordinary cricketer. Quinton de Kock has just come out of retirement, the one-dayers. But Abhishek's just an amazing strike with the ball and terrific player. But it's great to watch how he's a bit different.
And this has changed. This scoring area that you see of Abhishek, for a while he was just heavily scoring on the offside, especially square on the off. But that has changed.
Little return, side edge onto the pad.
You mentioned the long handle. Nobody does that anymore. And interesting, the term he wielded the long handle came from the fact that in the olden days when they wanted to get power and play the big shots, the theory was that you just held the bat very high on the handle, both hands very high on the handle.
Oh, it's a nice drive. Over pitch, got the treatment deserved. 4 runs. Total control.
But normally with other teams, you see a wicket fall and you see the run rate drop. They have lost Shubman Gill, but the run rate never drops. Keep saying this and watch these Indian batters come one after the other. Just too much ability. Too much ability for teams like Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bangladesh. Surya is slightly out of form, but he just saw the class of the man with that shot.
See the grips these two players. Sky, you can see that he's not choking the bat, but his gloves are right down towards the splice of the bat. Whereas Abhishek, you can see quite a bit of the handle, a few inches of the handle when he has his normal grip. There's some turn again, eased onto the onside. Comfortable stuff for India at the moment. 8 from that, 4 done, 44 for 1.
There's some pace here. And it's not missed the off stump by much.
Bit of jag off the stumps. Moment it hit the seam. He's been Sri Lanka's best bowler, I would say, throughout the tournament. Charges in at every opportunity, and he's good to watch as well.
And doesn't take time to gather that pace. First ball, 141.3. So on the money.
Asked to bowl at very different stages, and he does respond. Little bit of help from the other end would be ideal. Look, Ravi, dead rubber in the sense of in terms of the tournament, but for Sri Lanka, I think extremely important that they look to compete in every angle, because looking at the World T20 coming up in February, probably going to be up against one of the better teams. You do have games coming up between now and Feb, but there's no doubt that India is one of the teams to beat at any stage. So to see where you're at, you've got to keep your chin up and work really hard. That's when you can work in the next few months to be competitive in Feb.
I've got to look to try and take something positive out of this game. Even though you're not in the final, you're out of the tournament. Because if you do that, that'll stand you in good stead in those games you mentioned coming up before the T20 World Cup.
There's a triangular in November: Pakistan, Afghanistan. But in my opinion, all these teams are there and thereabouts. There are a couple of teams maybe.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot that is. Just makes it look easy. The 50 comes up. And once again in double quick time. Just the timing of the move going down the track, giving himself room. Makes it a lot easier than it looks.
Too good, too good. He knows Chameera would take it across him. That's why he's giving himself room. He's not rushed at all. Chameera is bowling pretty quick, though that last one was a slower delivery. But to react so quickly, it's amazing.
Well, just checking the ball. But once again, he's gone past 30. This 7th time he's done it. In fact, 6 times he's done it. And now today, the 7th. He just sets up the game for you. Again, striking at over 200. 51 for 1.
Good crowd in. Sharon the batting to follow, which is full of skill and quality.
But it's this man. We mentioned the 7th time he's gone past 30. He's got scores of 135 against England, 30 UAE, 31 Pakistan, 38 Oman, 74 Pakistan, 75 Bangladesh, and now 33 batting. Really sets up the game for you.
Well, he takes anyone on, but the contest to look out for.
I think this is 1 wicket Pakistan will want early.
And fair to say, they've come up against each other twice. Abhishek Sharma's won on both occasions. A 6 off the very first ball in both games. One off the front foot, one off the back foot. What can we expect on Sunday?
Nicely played, just using the pace, getting into a good position.
He's so unpredictable. Chameera shortening the length because a couple of occasions Abhishek Sharma looking to advance and giving himself room. This time he goes inside the crease, he goes back. Chameera's not delivered the ball when he's taken that step back, so he's preempted. He's reading the bowler's mind And in this period, he seems to be winning every time on the decision making.
And with fine leg up, he prefers to use the pace. Just scoops it over that man up in the circle. And this time, it's the offside that he peppers. One bounce over the rope. 15 off the over. And India motoring along, 59 for 1.